Hi guys, I'm Brayden. This is Shauna. We're with the Desert Charm Living real estate team, and we are back today at the Union Park in Norterra community. So today we're in front of the David Weekley models. We're in front of the Ann model right now, which we really love. It's super spacious. It's almost 3,500 square feet. You can see the 3-car tandem garage, and it has a beautiful downstairs layout. It's very open. It has an open floor plan, and it has an awesome kitchen, which we know is a bonus, especially if you love to entertain. And of course, this model gives you access to the Union Park in Norterra community, which we are just in love with.
So last time we talked about why it's important for you to have a realtor during the new construction home buying process. This time we'd like to talk a little bit about financing and your plan for financing and why that's important. So what are some things that people need to consider with respect to financing when they're looking at buying a new construction home?
So we think just as you would consult with a realtor before you step foot into the model, you need to do the same thing with a lender. And here's why. You want to make sure before you ever go visit any home, whether it's a new build home or not, that you know what your budget is and you know what your goals are for your all-in costs and pricing, essentially, for what you can reasonably afford. So during the new
construction home buying process.
So during the new construction home buying process, you want to know what you can afford before you step foot into those models and fall in love with something and then find out, oh, it's actually out of our budget because we haven't consulted with a lender.
And one of the reasons that that's really important is depending on which builder you actually go with, there's a base price and then there's an upgraded price. And when you take into consideration during the new construction home buying process, those upgrades, it can actually push you outside of your budget. So you want to make sure that you've taken that into consideration and that you've looked. Now some builders actually include, everything is included. So keep that in mind as well. And if your budget doesn't allow for maybe upgrades, maybe you want to go and look at one of those builders instead. So Brayden, do people have to use the builder's lender?
No, this is actually a huge misconception, especially when buying a new construction home. You don't necessarily have to use the builder's preferred lender. There are benefits sometimes to using the builder's preferred lenders, like incentives that they offer. So during the new construction home buying process, some of these lenders are going to offer incentives to pay for some of your upgrades or maybe even contribute towards your closing costs. But some of them don't offer any incentives at all. So you just want to make sure that you are consulting with a lender before you step foot into the models and just figure out what they're going to be offering you, what their rates are, and see what is going to be the best option for you, if it's going to be the builder's preferred lender or if it's going to be a lender that you consulted with before you went and visited the models.
Yeah. So we just want to thank you guys so much for watching our video about the new construction home buying process. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can go ahead and get the next video in the series, and we'll see you next time. And hey. So last week we talked a little bit about
I told you this was a bad idea.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. The pants is a bad idea.
I know I should definitely not have pants on.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So it is a big misconception about the lender, the builder's lender. Blah, blah, blah. Let me rewind that. So what are some considerations when people are thinking about the new home construction buying process with respect to financing? What?
I think you messed up a little bit, but it's okay.
Okay, no, we'll just do it again. Okay.